Hello, everybody. We are live and still waiting on Chet. Had some computer issues this morning, but we're getting done what we can get done. I see there's a little bit of a camera issue too, but we'll see if we can't get that sorted out as the program goes on this morning. Today's a big day. We're launching the adventure log, and we're very happy to be doing that. Uh, we put a lot of work into this, and this is something that I've personally been using for my games and things like that. And it is near and dear to me as a project, and my home games use it. And this comes after a couple of years of tweaking and working with everything that goes into this, and we go from there. All right. So I'm going to give Chet a little more time to get logged in here, but we've got a few videos here I'm going to show you as we get started.
So look, the adventure log. Have you guys seen this yet? Because you should. Because this is going to be crazy cool. Look at that. Space for everything you need. Your character, your foes, all of this. So coming to Kickstarter, you need this.
That, of course, was Heather Ashcraft, Valley Girl Heather, and as many of you know, my wife also is a big part of everything I do in the RPG space, and with Paige and with Orange Cat Games. And here's her the day the adventure logs arrived to the house.
Hey there, welcome to Orange Cat Games. We're very excited. We just got a shipment, a very important shipment that we're going to unbox right now. So join me. All right. Gentle slicing. Let's lower the blade so we don't damage anything while we're multitasking here. Ooh, what could this be? What could this be? It is, in fact, our new adventure logs. Here we go. Look at those bad boys. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But hold on, I'm going to open this up. Okay, fine folks, we have moved to the desk, my desk. There's no room on Ron's desk. And we're going to take a look at what's inside. So in the front, you see this gorgeous golden amber cover for the Adventures log. I'm going to turn this sideways so we get a better view. We can spread this out. Cover has a troop of intrepid adventurers waiting to make their way through whatever adventure or tragedy or travesty you intend on sending them on as the game master or the DM. All the art in here has been done by Chet Minton.
And there's some
additional illustrations have been done by our friends Stan, Joey Dossel, Lynn Redder, and Chandra Ryer. The adventure log is clear and clean with big print, big spaces to write in, space for your session notes, and of course, special little illustrations. I bet you can guess who did those. With enough space to write everything that you need to write about, including your experience earned, magical items obtained, which I'm really bad at because I always write these on scraps of paper and then I lose those scraps of paper. So I probably have lost many magical items that I could have used and not had my character die. It's hard to do this one-handed. There's plenty of space for this, but when you get to the very back, you've got, and as an additional bonus, let me get to the very back. I'm sorry I'm so all over the place with camera work. It's very hard to do this one-handed. Although when I broke my wrist, I did everything left-handed, but I've since lost that skill apparently. Here we are. Okay, it is the last page. So you get a space for your last will and testament, which is important because, I mean, just like Tom Cardy says, loot that body. But if you don't want your body looted and you don't want to lose your gear and you want to bequeath it to the rest of your team or your party, you really should determine where everything is going in advance, which is a responsible thing to do, especially since in Dungeons and Dragons, it is pretty much like loot that body. And then on the back cover, we've got another fabulous illustration. Beautiful colors, whimsical logo, of course. And all this can be yours in our next upcoming Kickstarter. I hope you pledge. We'd like you to enjoy this as much as we had fun enjoying making it. See you soon.
And look who has joined us.
Hello.
Chet Minton has joined us. Chet, pretty exciting that we're going to have this new product hitting the market soon, and
Yes.
our chat is all flutter. So Elise says Jen takes excellent notes. So Chet, you just got back from Wisconsin, and you were showing off the finished product, which, by the way, we have the entire project printed and in hand, so it'll fulfill quickly. But you were just out at EggCon out in Wisconsin, and you were showing it off. What were some of the things you were hearing out there?
Yeah, I had the privilege of being a special guest and having a artist vendor table at EggCon, hosted by Eric Garland and Heidi Gygax, wonderful hosts. I had the opportunity of showing the actual printed product, and people were really excited about it, really giving some great feedback, enjoying it. They loved the size of the type, the information that they could record. Even our good friend Chris Clark was gushing over it, which was great. People got to see it firsthand. There were a few attempts to pickpocket and steal it. They all failed, of course. There might have been a throat punch or two towards a certain Canadian who tried to put it into his backpack. But yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity to actually get it in front of people's eyes. People got to touch it. They love the heavy feel of the paper. It's thick because obviously when you're taking notes and recording things, you're going to, remove things from your inventory, or there's, a certain amount of things that you have that expire, so you have to erase them. So the pages aren't going to fall apart when you're doing that. One of the artists who participated in, Chandra Ryer, was also there at EggCon. It was great to see her. She was excited to see it actually in physical print, and she got to see it, which was great. Everyone had very good feedback, very excited about it. There was a few disappointed people who thought I was actually going to have it for sale at EggCon, but of course it has to be, distributed through Kickstarter first, of course.
I mean, look how excited Chris Clark is here.
Yes. Well, that's his normal face, just so everybody knows also.
Yeah. You know who else gets excited easily?
Who's that?
Don't forget, badges are on sale now at the lower early bird price. So we're, doing well there. But, we also, Ed Stark got a look at it. Of course, Ed Stark of West End Games and Wizard of the Coast fame. There's Heidi Gygax herself.
With some guy, some random dude that just sat down with her.
You know what? I got questions, but that's okay. There's the immortal Alan Hammock.
Yeah, the King Asiago. That's a character he played in one of our adventures.
Okay. We got the Dungeon Delver, Bill Sylvie. He likes
Yeah.
it a lot, and very exciting. And here's a this guy's a survivor. He literally is a survivor. He suffered a brutal attack.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and the first thing he said to Chet when he saw it is he's like, "This is one of the things I'm grateful that that I survived the stabbing that I was a victim of, so I could lay eyes on this product."
I asked him if I could see the scars, and it was quite a nerve wracking. I couldn't believe how many stitches he had and how large that large knife stab was. Um, but obviously, we can't show it on the here. We don't want to turn away our audience.
Yeah, I think we're already turning him away. He's been on the screen long enough. Um, and of course, the publisher and editor of Fight On magazine, Ignatius Umlaut, got to check it out. He was pretty excited about it as well. So, um, Chet, why don't you talk a little bit about the art as we have a couple hit button here.
Yeah. So the front cover is a colored version from Tomb of the Moor King, put out by us earlier this year. That is almost fully fulfilled Kickstarter. We ran short on a few items that we reprinted, which we're getting back this week, and we'll finish off that. That front cover, we thought it would really look good and lend itself to full color. There's an illustration on the back also that I did. We have a wonderful opening front inside cover page done by the talented artist Joey Dossel. He is very well known in the industry, and he was very kind to do an illustration for us. Of course, we have another famous artist, Stan Brown, the cartoonist known as Stan with an exclamation mark. We have Lynn Ritter. We have Chandra Ryer, who also a well-known artist in the industry as well. We were grateful to have those artists willing to contribute. Stan just gave us so many illustrations, which we were not expecting it right away. And it was also really cool seeing Chandra this weekend and being able to show her work in print even before we launched the Kickstarter. And it was exciting. We're really lucky as Orange Cat Games, a fledgling company, to be able to have such art talents such as these contribute and help us produce this.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna do a little countdown here. Chet, you want to count us down from 10?
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are live, folks. The Kickstarter is live.
Yeah, my phone is beeping off, letting me know.
Yes, we are live, and there's your link to the Kickstarter. If so you can jump in and support this project. Chet and I both, we don't take anything for granted. We appreciate all the support we get, and we are now live, and this is very exciting. So, a few of the things that are available to you through this Kickstarter, you can get one copy of the book. There's a discounted version for GMs who want to get their whole table of books, six copies. But there's also add-ons, and the add-ons are you can get a copy of Tomb of the Ancient War King, you can get a T-shirt, you can get a decal. so these things are absolutely great. Well, you have our first 3 backers checking in, which is great,
All right.
exciting. The first 4.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is wonderful, and we really appreciate that, and we appreciate all the support. Um, so uh, awesome, and thank you, Burn RN 717. That's somebody in Central PA, obviously. We appreciate that. And, Johnny Payne, thank you so much for backing the project. We really appreciate that as well. And you know, it's it's very exciting. We're happy to have this thing launched. Uh, it's funny when you have the product sitting on your you know, in your office, in the shipping boxes, ready to go. You're like kind of chomping at the bit to get it out there. But we had to make sure that we're doing things the way we would normally do them here.
That's what was exciting about bringing that copy to EggCon, was to be able to put it out in front of people so they could see it before the Kickstarter.
Oh,
And
it's Pete Flagg. Thank you, Pete. What's the 717? Is that your birthday, July 17th? Because it's not your area code.
July 17th happens to be my wife's and 2 of my cats' birthdays.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. They just turned 10.
Of those birthdays, which is most important to you?
I can't answer that for fear of my life.
Don't be afraid.
Well, it has been hinted at, since there's going to be a big number hit next year, that I'm going to have to take her on a certain trip somewhere, and it won't be to a convention either.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, it'll be good. It'll be fun. I jest, of course.
So, thanks everybody for being here. We've got Jorbin from Elder Goblin Games here. Oh. How do I get a free log plushie? A log? Oh, I see.
Logo, yeah.
No, it's a log. As an adventure log. He wants to
Okay. Yeah, I thought he meant logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we are trying to work on a plushie of Phil Wirt. That's more of a page Philadelphia area gaming extra. We're trying to have Phil pose for us and give us the right picture where he himself actually looks presentable. We were thinking maybe having him in his tidy whities or something like that.
Well, I've been actually out there trying to find, new old stock of Mr. Magoo plushies that we can repurpose as Phil Wirt plushies, and I haven't had a lot of success so far.
Yeah.
So
I found a lovely seamstress who makes small little cats, and she did a custom cat of one of my kitties, and she was really popular at the show, doing different types of plushies, and I'm thinking about asking her about making some orange cat plush, little plush things. I wish I had it right here in front of me. It's out in the van. Obviously, I just got back late last night from my wonderful ride out from Wisconsin out to New England. It was a pretty smooth ride the whole way until I was about 30 miles away from home. And then I hit dead stop traffic where I sat for about an hour. So that was fun. But I was excited because the next day we were going to be launching the adventure log that we put together. Yeah. And yep. Oh, yeah. I'm getting some nice messages from people on Facebook. That's nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Austin. Um, there have also been people asking about, is there going to be a DM log? Did you want to comment on that, Ron?
It depends on how well the adventure log sells. But yeah, I think you can almost
Yeah.
guarantee there's going to be a game master's log similar to this, and that's something else I use with regularity. So that should be good. So
I have a message from my friend Matt. He says, uh, I'm no longer able to back Kickstarters for fear of my wife killing me. Is this product going to be available at Page?
um, yes, the product will be available. However, it won't be the outstanding Kickstarter version, and we are. It's going to also depend on how many sell. We may be out of stock. I don't know. I don't know. Matt, is that Matt Roberts?
No, this is a different Matt from a
Oh,
different group.
he should just bite the bullet and buy it. I mean, that's what my wife does when she wants implements for our tractor. She just goes out and buy it. So
I have another friend, Terry, and he has a different account, and he has it shipped to him at work. So his wife can't keep track of how many Kickstarters he's supporting.
oh my, that's
Yeah.
not great. So, Elder Goblin Games, the next Kickstarter I fund will be called The Divorce. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
How many have you had, Ron? I just teasing.
Uh, two. I'm working 2.5. I'm working towards the third one. No, here's my wife here. Ron does whatever he wants. I've not bought the things I really want for the tractor yet, which is probably like a saw blade and things like that.
Well, a good thing if we do pretty well on this adventure log, you can buy her extra things for her tractor.
Oh, yes, Chet. That's exactly what will
Yeah.
happen. Yes.
And how is the cat named Chicken doing? I haven't seen any posts lately from Jen.
The cat named Chicken is doing extremely well, and she's doing great. She's doing great. So
Yeah, Wes has a great comment there.
well, let me see. Maybe I can get Jen on here. Let me see if I can get Jen on here. I'm going to send her the link to log in to talk about this. So let's see what we got. We've got Jen and
Yeah, if anybody's just tuning in, we've gone live with our new Kickstarter, The Adventure Log. Well received at EggCon. Nice thick pages, nice bold printing, lots of areas to keep your notes, last will and testament in the back. That part was a hit. People were laughing and really excited about that. I don't know how viable that will be because parties are going to loot their own players' characters.
Mithral. Chet, do you happen to have your copy of the adventure log on you, or is it still
I
packed?
apologize. It's out in the van.
Oh.
I got home last night and I just crashed right after, greeting the kiddies. And then I woke up late, as you know, and was late onto this event.
You know what we'll do for Mithral here? I will run.
If you hold on, I can run out and grab it out of the van.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I am wearing pants too.
Let's see if I can pull up the video with Heather Ashcraft here. Here we go. All right. Go ahead.
So look, the adventure log. Have you guys seen this yet? Because you should. Because this is going to be crazy cool. Look at this. Space for everything you need. Your character, your foes, all of this. So coming to Kickstarter, you need this.
And we thank Heather for putting that together there. It's a pretty basic layout. We didn't want to make it too complicated. Chet has it there with him, and he's going to start showing it off. I'm going to maximize Chet on the screen here. There you go, Chet.
Wonderful illustration in the front by Joey Dossel. Sorry, my camera on my computer is a little low quality. Here we have some examples of the inside pages. Nice thick pages. Different art in the corner here, but it's not too big, where you have this graph paper section where you could write on. I'll show you the back page, which was shown in the video by Jen. Got this last will and testament at the back. Very funny. And as you can see, this is a thick book. This isn't some cheap thin product. I've come from a printing and publishing background with over 30 years experience in printing and publishing, beyond my freelance art, illustration, and design stuff that I've done. So I really made sure that we had a quality product made. We could have gone with a cheaper printing, cheaper quality, but we wanted something that was really going to appeal, and that people would feel like when they had it, they actually had something that was really nice. I know, yeah, I hear you, honey. That's my cat, mentioning how she loves Orange Cat products, even though she is a tuxedo. She is a big fan of Orange Cats. Nice illustration on the back that I did. Yes, you like it too? Awesome. That's a Dory. And as I said, she just turned 10 just a few days ago. I know. You want to say hi to everyone? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry.
She doesn't want to say hello?
No, her claw got caught on the pillow. But
okay. I'm Chet. You keep things going here while we're
Sure.
while I'm trying to fix an issue that somebody just pointed out to me.
Okay.
With our campaign. There's an issue with one of the rewards pricing is a little off.
Okay.
By about thousands of dollars.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you, Tiger Wizard. I really appreciate your comment. Obviously, Tiger Wizard has a lot of influence and is also a great artist and designer himself. Love hearing that. Glad that you could join us and support us also. And of course, the lovely Jen has also attended here. Hi, Jen. Jen, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes Jen.
She's gone just as quickly as she came in.
Yeah.
She's gone. We'll let her fix whatever she's trying to fix there. And I believe we have fixed our issue.
You're welcome to spend thousands of dollars if you'd like, but yeah.
But people didn't want to spend $3,250 on that. So they didn't want to spend that. That's no good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We need a Tiger Wizard collaboration. I think we can work that out, Pete.
I also agree with that highly. I love some of the stuff I've seen you do in the past. I love the collaboration you've had with Levi Combs and Planet X, the isometric map that you did for his page module was absolutely cool. Really loved it. Very inspiring too to me, as I've just begun to dabble a little bit in cartography as well. So yeah, we would love that.
Well, I guess technically we've already done a Tiger Wizard collaboration because I was really the publisher. When I say the
Yeah,
Philadelphia Area Gaming
yeah.
Expo was really the publisher for the Iron Cobra of Helgrim Hall in conjunction with Planet X Games. So in a way, we've already collaborated. But I would love for us to be able to work with him um, more in the future. And I can tell you somebody I know we're going to be working more with, and that's Joey Dossel.
Joey Dossel is also another excellent artist. Yes, we've enjoyed having the opportunity to work with him. He was a special guest at Concoction, the sister convention of Page, and he's raring to go. He's really looking forward to working with Orange Cat Games as well as Page and Concoction on future projects also.
Oh boy. And we are cruising towards being funded. We're getting very close already. For those who were asking us to fix the add-on amount, it is now fixed. You can get a second one for $32, not $3,250. So that's good. So Jason McKenzie, you are safe to
We're,
go
we're
ahead
kind of
and
we're
get
kind of
your
like the
second
drug
copy.
dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of like the drug dealers on the corner. Yeah, first one's free, and after that, it's 3,200. And
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to have our first guest of many that will be stopping in today. Our first guest was Jen, but she couldn't talk or something.
yeah,
But
that might be a good thing. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But it looks like we're going to see if we can get Stephen Reeder, the miniature painter, on here.
That would be
Uh,
awesome.
who,
Steven's such a great guy. He really went out of his way to help us and support us with our very first Kickstarter, doing an amazing paint job on the minis.
he
And
did.
I really feel like that really helped push us over the top, honestly.
Yeah, no, I believe it did. Yeah, no, we did. Somebody's asking, can Joey make Page and Orange Cat Games Christmas tree?
I'm sure he probably could. I don't know if the company would allow that he works for. But he gave me a wonderful Christmas ornament because I'm also a veteran. He's a veteran, and they had done a whole line of Army, Navy, Marine, and Air Force Christmas tree ornaments. That is one of his day job things is designing and creating Christmas ornaments and other types of Christmas related products.
So I was told there was a picture of chicken sent to me. You have to send it
Okay.
via Facebook there, Jennifer.
As everybody knows, we are in love with cats, not just orange cats. And of course, we named our company Orange Cat Games with Ron believing that, Chet has an orange cat as well. And I think the mistake came when I must have posted a memory on Facebook about an orange cat stray that would come visit me when I first got my house. And he had the largest set of balls, and I actually called them golden balls. And I had shown a picture of him in one of the memories of that come up on Facebook often. And I'm guessing that's where the confusion was.
And there is Chicken.
Oh, hi,
The new,
sweetie.
the new kitty. Yes. Yes. The
So
new.
tell us a little bit about her. How
Uh,
did you guys find her?
she was found hiding out inside our chicken coop at about 5 weeks old. We don't know how she got in there because it's a pretty fence tight situation, but she got in there, and Jennifer heard her, and she went and she looked, and sure enough, it was a cat, and she went ahead and she picked it up, and there it was. So, and
What a
look,
great name too.
yeah, yeah. So, oh look, we've got Steven with us now.
All
Hey,
right.
what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Congratulations on what looks like it's about to fund. So that's awesome. Take a look, everybody. I mean, really good stuff. I just backed it myself for a second copy.
Oh,
And
great.
notice the price gouging that was going on there. It was sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess.
we're still paying off the miniatures that you painted for us.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Steven's very generous
I
with his
think I did
time.
those for. I think that was free. I think I just did those. Anyways,
Well, we certainly appreciate all the support that you have given us, Stephen. You've really helped us on our first Kickstarter. We really hope you enjoy this book, and we were excited to make sure that you got a copy ahead of time,
oh yeah.
so you could share your, as a creator, an artist, a painter, you could share your insights on it, and we're grateful that you've been plugging it for us as well.
Oh yeah, no worries. I really do. I really like it. I like everything about it. It's something that's been needed for a bit. Having a timeline session format, especially the way you guys set it up with that timeline format, with everything's dated. There's enough space in the date that you can write the real date, and if you have an in-game date, you can write that too to keep track of stuff. It's got, like, if you're dungeon crawling, it's got that, that the hex grid, and the hex grid's big enough so you can actually see it. Now I take photos of stuff. Okay, like look, we do full table builds. Okay, so I take photos at the end of every session if we have to rebuild something. But it's still, even with a photo, it's not perfect. Having a photo and being able to draw out the grid so I know how many squares here and there allows me to rebuild stuff even better. So I was using a grid paper to do that. Having this eliminates me needing to get a second hex grid paper out. I can just sketch out the couple rooms, use the picture, rebuild everything the next time.
Yeah, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, if the weather allows us to game this weekend, then we're going to be breaking this out. This will be this will be popping the cherry on this sucker this Saturday. I'm going to give it to whoever we decide is going to be the player characters keeping a log. But then I want to get one for GM use for when my co-GM and I when we're switching it up. So that way I can see what he was thinking of at the time and extrapolate from that. Because I imagine that the GM's version of this is going to be a little more in depth because it's going to have some extra information the players maybe didn't get, which will be useful for the GM if like, say you get a piece of lore like 2 months of games back and you need to look it up really quick. It's going to make it really easy to do that.
Yeah, we've all been there. Where you're like,
you can look at the backs of all of our character sheets. It's just riddled with bits of lore here, bits of lore there. It's super chaotic. This gets everything and just tightened in a nice one package that's completely usable. I think it's awesome. I like everything that you guys have done so far. You guys have kept with like that kind of 1E, 2E module format where it's very reminiscent of that in like the best ways, where you open it up.
Yeah, sure. It's definitely
great.
Yeah, it's definitely inspired, from old school, but it is system agnostic, so it could be used by 5e players, of course. Yeah. Please let us know what your players think when they actually start using it. Maybe take a couple photos. We'd love to see it. Love to hear the feedback, because at Orange Cat Games, we want to continuously improve our stuff and make sure that we're making stuff that people want and will actually use, not just put on a shelf.
Well, this is definitely meant to be used, and it's one of those items that is going to get filled up, I imagine. So
And what did you
I
think of the
consider,
artwork? And what did you think of the artwork? And why is the cover and back cover art your favorite?
well, I love color art. I love black and white line art. What I like Stan's art. Everybody did a great job for their pieces on this. The shading's great. Stan always has great, like really bold black lining
He does, yeah. He
for his
knows what he's
style. But
doing.
I also like that he like does that like very light pencil shading on it as well. His shading, like everything on it's on point. I really love that. I'm going to show it off because it's really cool. I really love your the black and white line art for the inside
Yeah,
cover.
Joey Dossel
Joey
really
Dawson's
is
great.
like he's an awesome color artist as well.
Did great.
Man, but his black and white art is so great.
Yeah,
He gets picked up for a lot of different shadow dark type of things.
it doesn't surprise me.
And there's a reason why, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He just has his shadings like super. His line shading super on point. It's just a great that's a good composition because you got the players centered, you got the caverns. There's a lot going on, but it's got that that focal point.
Yeah,
Kind of
it
I look
invokes
for
adventure. Yeah,
when
definitely.
when I'm buying something I want to put on my wall, something like that. I do look for that kind of focal point kind of stuff. 'Cause I want art that draws the eye in. I try to do the same thing with my miniature art using highlights so that you can see the light and you can see the shadows and everything's painted. Um,
Now, we can clearly tell, you're an artist in your own right, in addition to miniature painting, are you not?
well, I mean, I do some really weird things that nobody's ever done. Like I take my wet palette art when it's full. I try to set it up in such a way like, okay, my blues are on top, and here's some greens and browns near the bottom, and then I'll take it while it's wet, put it on a piece of white chipboard, and then I go to town and try to actually turn that into like a little. Here, I like to show you guys what I do. Try to turn that into something in the background, which I call just extra art. I do it just so that I have something as my own background, you know, for my miniatures. So some of them they're all kind of different too, and they're not easy to do because all this paint is still wet when I'm working it
Yeah,
up.
sure.
And it's not
Course.
Bob Ross, it's not oil. These are acrylic, so they break really easy too. So I try to use a lot of paint when I'm doing stuff like that. But this is like some of my backgrounds that you'll see
Yeah, so
on my
a couple happy
art
little
pieces.
trees.
Yeah, they're all It in a way, it is kind of an homage to that in a different way. But I've never seen anybody do anything with wet palette
Sure.
art, so that's
Yeah.
that's a feather in my cap. That's the art I have. That's something that didn't exist that exists. So, but I mean, I mainly do that just because I figure why waste the paint, and it gives me. There's nothing wrong with getting extra art from art you've already created. Your outcuttings, your other stuff. That's all art too. It's all stuff you put time into. So it's all part of the process. If it's part of the process, it's also art, in my opinion.
Now,
Yeah, I agree.
now being here from Philadelphia, when we hear things about the process, it brings up like very strong feelings about the Philadelphia 76ers and the old GM talking how we should trust the process. And, he's basically tanking games. And
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
started to shake a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, this is different. This ain't sports ball, buddy. Art is not sports ball. Although
Yeah.
one could say that certain players in sports are kind of their own artists because they have their own way of doing things. But no, they're kind of two different creatures there, I think.
Yes. Yes. So, um, all righty. Well, Stephen, thank you for stopping in this morning. We appreciate it.
You guys are welcome. I hope it funds and starts funding and funding and funding for you guys. I really think that this product right here is actually really useful. If you guys are watching this, you guys should consider backing this. You shouldn't consider. You should back this. You will actually find it useful, and it'll make your game go smoother, which is something that everybody needs. So, how much time before I leave? How much time do you spend on average? This is not to Ron and Chet, just to everybody who's going to see this. How much time do you guys spend on average looking on the backs of your character sheets during an adventure trying to find an NPC's name? I bet it's a non-zero amount of time. So
I
back this, and you won't
yeah.
have to. You'll spend 20 seconds instead of 2 or 3
I
minutes.
I think or going through your notebook or going through folded up pieces of paper or going through post-its. And that's what really pushed me to get my players involved with using the precursory versions of this, that eventually led to this being the final product. Them coming back to me and saying, what was that NPC's name again? Or what was that item I bought? And things like that.
Oh yeah, this solves that, and I think it's a great thing, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. Good luck. I'm eagerly awaiting a second copy for my GM, dude. You
Well,
guys,
Thank you so much
we'll
for
get
being
that.
on.
We will definitely get that for you.
all right.
All right.
We continue to knock things out of the park, boys. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Hey, thanks. Thank
Thank you.
you. And that was miniature painter extraordinaire Stephen Reeder, a good friend of mine and the Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo. And so glad he could stop in and go from there. Um, let's see what we have here. We have,
I'm getting a lot of love on Facebook and Instagram here too, which is great. Thank you so much, guys.
yeah.
Really
And
appreciate the kind comments.
what we have here is we have one of the orange cats in the Meischker Jennings household, Brick. Because we pick very creative names, Brick and Chicken. Brick is there, and obviously you see Chicken there next to Brick. And let's see who else we have here. I think I've gotten a bunch of pictures sent to me. Doesn't look like I have any more pictures of the. And there's the Chicken again.
Oh,
Yeah, the Chicken is a nice cat. She's a good little kitty, and want to thank Jason McKenzie. He picked up a second copy.
yeah, thank you, Jason. Yeah, we saw them. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I've been corrected. Jennifer says it's the Jennings Meischker household. It's not great, but it's the cross we bear. Stephen Getty just checked in on Facebook and declared he backed this. We're up to 21 backers now.
Thank you,
And
Guppy. We really appreciate it.
yes, absolutely. Guppy is one of the great people in the hobby, and definitely one of the great collectors in the hobby. And I really appreciate the effort and the output he put in last year, helping at Page's charity auction, which is voluminous for anybody who's never seen it. But Guppy came in, he helped grade every product along with Doug Bartholomew, and those two guys really give us a very strong grading team, and really are a huge help there for sure. So
Yeah, he's not only a backer, he's a friend too. Yeah, he went out of his way and helped me get a villa at Gary Con, and I'm very thankful for that. Just really ready to give his shirt off his back to almost anybody, really.
yeah. So you were in a villa. You were in a villa at Gary Con.
Yeah, he wasn't able to go to Gary Con, so he put his villa up on Facebook and was wanting to resell it, and because he wasn't able to use it. And so I contacted him, and he said, I'd rather give it to a friend than some stranger on Facebook. And yeah. So I was able to buy it off him, and a group of us were able to go there and enjoy that villa,
Yeah.
which, as you know, it's very hard to get because they're gone before they're open up to the general public. And getting a gold badge or diamond or platinum badge is really, really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's hard. And we are like basically one decent backer away from being funded here, folks. So, hopefully somebody will step forward and get a copy and get a couple of add-ons and push us over the top. Oh, we are $13 away. $13 away. Who will it be who pushes us over the top? That is the question. Who will be the linchpin that pushes us over the top? So that would be wonderful. So let's see. Who else do we have out here in the chat? Wes Allen, thank you for all your support on this project. I'll actually be, I was on his program last night, but then I'm going to be on the Blind Barge YouTube channel tonight talking about the adventure log as well. So that's, something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, Wes Allen is such a great friend of ours, friend of the show, friend of ours at different cons. He runs EcclesiaCon, which is a great event. Yeah, thank you for being a backer, a friend, a supporter.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. And, he's been great. He does a lot of work at Page, did a ton of work at Concoction. We don't always show the appreciation that we should, in the moment. But, Wes has been a great supporter of the convention since day one. And it's great. He's a great guy. Oh, I'm checking out who else is out there who maybe we can bring on to the program, Chet. Who do we have out there?
Look,
David Benavides says he backed it. Oh, there we go. There we go. We just got a big backer. We are funded in 39 minutes. Or no, excellent. It was 29 minutes.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone.
29 minutes. So yeah, that is wonderful. Thank you to whoever that was who pushed us over the top. It looks like it was somebody who got one for each of their the people at their table, and we really appreciate it. We really appreciate that, and so thank you very much. Let me get the cats off the screen here. We'll go ahead and we'll move the chicken. We're removing the chicken. We're removing the brick. We don't have any pictures of Whitaker. Apparently Jennifer is slacking. No pictures of Whitaker. So the elusive Whitaker.
I'd say something to her, but then she'll answer with closed fists.
Yes, she's a closed-fisted person. She said she's claiming that the pictures of chicken pushed us over the top.
It might be possible. Yeah, cat pictures do help sell. I know when I post images of my art or puzzles and things I'm promoting and stuff like that, I always try to get one of my cats in it, and that does help. Often people ask, is the cat included? Unfortunately, the cat is not included with your adventure log.
No, the cat is not included.
Apparently, they don't like you mailing kittens in the mail. I don't know.
No, not in the summer. You can't do that in the summer. Yeah, you have to. Wait a minute. What did I just get? I just got some kind of message. And there's Whitaker. So that is the second orange cat in our household. Whitaker has always had issues with allergies and eye discharge, but she's a really sweet double coated cat, and there she is. So she's one of the orange cats in Orange Cat Games, and I shouldn't say this, but she's my favorite out of the three cats.
Melissa G says she's going to support it when she gets out of work. She can't go on the computer at work.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Our friend Seth says, I'm driving right now. As soon as I get home, I'm going to back it. Oh, thank you, guys.
Who's Seth?
Seth is a friend of mine in the gaming community. He's a DM who runs a lot of games.
Oh, okay.
I believe he's from Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
All right. There we go. There's Troy Allman. He's there, and
Troy Allman of Cannibal Press fame. Nice guy, excellent writer also and creator himself.
He it was a huge help with the Tomb of the Ancient Moor King, and he put together the blue and white 2-dimensional map,
which looks amazing.
Which did look wonderful. We should mention that if you missed out on the Kickstarter for Tomb of the Ancient Moor King, you can get a copy of Tomb of the Ancient Moor King as an add-on.
Oh, that's excellent. In fact, when I was at EggCon, I had several people ask if they could buy it right there, and that was kind of something I did not think about ahead of time. But we're hoping to have that as a product that you can get down the road at different conventions, whether it's an Orange Cat game booth or a Chet Minton artist booth or anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, and we just got another backer. Thank you very much. And things are going great. Hey, Grace, how are you? Got Grace Karras.
Hi, Grace. Yep. Thank you, Grace.
Wes says he loves Troy. How many genuinely nice people can pull off the nickname Cannibal? That's true. I mean, Troy is one of the treasures of the industry without question.
Yeah. And he's also kind enough to share Joey Dossel with us, the artist Joey Dossel.
Yeah.
Joey is the staff artist for Cannibal Press, if anybody did not realize.
Yeah, Joey's outstanding as well. Troy's outstanding. I think just the motto he uses for the community, by the community, means a lot. That means a lot when we're talking about what the mindset is there of Troy and his team over there at Cannibal Publishing. Grace is from Troll Lord Games. That's right. Grace, I have to tell you, and I speak for Chet when I say this, and perhaps the rest of North America, more Grace and less Chuck is a good thing during Troll Lord Games live streams. More Grace, less Chuck. So, Grace, we appreciate you sharing it around. And thank you for jumping on with us. Hopefully, are you going to get Steve and Chuck to let you out of your cage and come the page this year?
Yeah, we'd rather have you than Chuck harassing us.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'll meet y'all at the bar.
Oh, she says, oh, wait. Uh-oh. We're caught. Oh no. Chuck sent me here. Hey, Chuck, how are you? It's good to see Chuck.
As everybody knows, we jest. Chuck is a great supporter of us, a good friend, a backer. Obviously, all boats type of
No, no, no.
mentality.
Of course, there should be more Chuck and less Grace. I mean, nobody liked to continue to watch Time Team when they brought in all the younger people to do the presenting. When there was less. Less Carenza and more of the nameless young presenters they brought in. That's when things got a little weird on Time Team. So we need some younger people. So, but yeah, Chuck is great. Um, Chuck, you should have gotten your copy of your Kickstarter copy of Tomb of the Ancient War King in the mail, which included. I'm going to tell a secret. Chuck, when he backed Tomb of the Ancient War King, did not choose the add-on for Castles and Crusades, the Castles and Crusades version.
What?
I sent it to him anyway because I figured he missed it, but I threw it in. I threw it in there. But yes, Chuck, you should have gotten your Kickstarter stuff. Chuck is an ethereal. Okay, first of all, Grace, the last word that comes to mind when thinking about Chuck is ethereal. Oh man.
I say this at all the different conventions. When you see Chuck, he is laughing and smiling the whole time. Such a great guy. Just the charm and charisma he has, and always greets you with a hug and open arms. Great guy. Thank you, Chuck.
Hi ho, Chet. How are you? Come in here and give me a big one.
Yeah.
Sound something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But listen, there's some Troll Lord Games on Troll Lord Games violence going on in the chat room. Grace, wow. Grace calling Chuck a traitor and a saboteur. Things are escalating quickly in the chat. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Hey, Matt Sherman. Hey, Matt, thank you. I think you pushed us over the top, Matt, with the 6-pack. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt. Always a great supporter of ours. You're always a good friend. Look forward to hopefully seeing you at ShireCon.
Yeah. Chuck's asking what Chet's PayPal is. Listen, he's got two. He's got two. He's got one in his proper name of Chester Minton.
That is not my proper name, but it's easy to find so I have a personal PayPal account and a business one. And my bookkeeper was complaining that I confused the two before because I wouldn't go in and check which one was the business one, which one was the personal one. So I put Chester just to make it easy. It's annoying to me. That's not my name, but it's quick and easy when I'm on the phone. I'm busy doing something, especially like at a convention or something like that, and I have to make a transaction or something.
Now, Matt Sherman says he's going to be a page. That's cool.
All right. Excellent. Yeah. Ron and I should both be there, barring any, union have to get this done kind of nonsense.
A page?
At ShireCon, right?
Oh, ShireCon. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Phil's going to be at ShireCon as well. Phil Wirt. So that's very exciting.
Always good to see Phil.
Brian Keene is online. Thank you, Brian. I'm sure.
Hi, Brian.
Brian's getting ready to hit the pledge button. He supports everything we do.
Excellent. Yes.
That's great. All right. Now, Wes says he has to go do his day job. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I thought it's not Sunday.
Yeah.
I thought he only worked on Sundays. Oh, he means the egg stealing. He's off on another egg burglar.
Yes, he is.
All right, 212 crew. Wes Allen and I, if anybody didn't know from our previous chats online, we were born on the same day, the same year. We actually discovered this when we were talking at back at this last page when DM Tales was doing some interviews of different people, and we were live in an interview, and we discovered that we were both born on the same exact day. Another person also born on the same day, same year is Tim Decker, who is also a great supporter of both Page and Orange Cat Games, and shout out to him as well. Yes, Matt, ShireCon, one of my favorite conventions, local to me in Connecticut, run by Tom Wilson, Throwy Games, also another great supporter of Page and Orange Cat Games. He has been a great supporter of me as an artist and also gives me great advice on some of the writing projects I've been working on as I get ready to release a couple different adventure modules and encounters. Yeah, good friend of ours.
Yeah, no, he's Tom's a good guy, and
He's another one who'll just take his shirt off his back for you. He helps everyone out.
he needs to
Helps
keep he
people.
needs to keep his shirt on though.
Well, he helps. He's a firefighter. He's that type of mentality. He like rushes in to help, and he helps other creators, helps other people trying to start their own conventions, and he knows what he's talking about. He's not afraid to share his knowledge, which is great. And it's those kind of people that make this industry great, because all boats again. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. So you know what? We funded in 29 minutes. Very, very good.
Very happy about it.
The number
Thank you, everyone.
continues to climb up, and we're excited about this product and what the future at Orange Cat Games brings. I'll tell you, we have currently in active development. We have 3 products in active development right now. One is the GM log that I'm busily working on. The second is the something called the Black Fountain that Chet's working on the map for that now, and the narrative of it and the tables are all written and ready. And then we have a top secret project that we are working on. There's a 4-person team working on it, and Chet accidentally leaked some of the artwork out onto the internet the other day.
It's almost like I did it on purpose.
That's right. And so so Grace is asking, what is the Adventurer's Log? So the Adventurer's Log's a single booklet. When you open it up, there's the page spread, the left and right page of each section of the book is meant for one adventure or one campaign. And it's meant for you to write down, which character, who's the GM, what date it started on. And then you're going to keep track of, there's spots for foes you overcome. There are spots for valuables found, including types of valuables. There's a spot for locales that you visit and or businesses or places that you visit. Also for key individuals you meet, any magic you obtain. There's a section for where you can put little maps. There's a freeform section for other game notes, and a little slot where you can keep track of experience for that adventure specifically. So It's basic, but it has all the items neatly laid out where you can keep them, and you're not dealing with little pieces of paper or just a free form notebook where you're kind of ripping through it trying to figure out where you wrote that NPC's name, or hey, what was that magical shield we found, hey, how much treasure did we find last week. This gives you nice and neat spots where you can keep track of all that stuff and keep your game notes organized. And it's system neutral, can be used with any fantasy role playing game system. And we didn't try to overcomplicate it. And basically, when you have your adventure log open, your left and right page is the adventure you're currently in, with all your notes right in front of you. And you have your character sheet that you put in there, and you go from there. So Grace says it sounds cool and so highly useful. Um, Chet, do you still have the log there? You want to show a couple of the pages?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
So you see there, you see it's nice, easy, clean lines, not a lot of mess. And every spread page has a different piece of custom black and white art in the lower right hand corner. Um, and you see there. And basically, your adventure notes are up on the left hand side of uh, well, actually, Chet, your thing's a little reversed.
Um,
I don't know if I have to
uh,
mirror
it,
camera.
it's different for every. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. Is that fixed?
I
No.
think so. I don't know. What are people saying? No?
I just hit it and said mirror camera.
Okay.
This program is a little different.
How about that?
Oh, there it is.
Is
How
that
did you? Oh,
is that fixing it for everybody?
yeah, yeah. There we
Okay,
go.
so you see the adventure log, and you've got some basic sheets. You have your experience point on the right hand side there, experience points. You have a notes section, you have a map section, you have valuables, magical items, notable individuals met, notable locales, and that little map section can be maps or it can be drawings or whatever else you want to put in there. So we made it intentionally clean cut and easy. And we really tried to make it simple. So
I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's backed it so far or is intending to back it when they get an opportunity to get home and get out of work. Uh, Very grateful for the support we've had in the past. Unfortunately, I have to personally bounce because I have a doctor's appointment I have to attend. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and supporting us. We're very grateful for it. Very humbled by it.
okay. And thank you very much. I'm also going to jump off. For those of you who missed it, we got off to a great start. We funded in 29 minutes. Um, so that's a good sign. But you know, we hope you all decide to back this and continue to support what we're doing at Orange Cat Games. And thank you for tuning in this morning.
Thank you, everyone. Yes.
All right. We're going to let Chet go. Chet, we'll see you.
All
Before
right.
I before I log before I log out, does anybody have any additional questions they want to ask about the product, about Orange Cat Games, about fulfillment, anything like that? Okay. Anybody, if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. If no questions, I'm going to get back to work. So, um, all right. Well, thank you all for tuning in today. And we will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, there looks like there is a question. After all that, there's a question. You said you had everything printed. What happens if you see a larger amount? How long would it take you to print extra copies? About 10 days. So 10 days, that's it. That's a great question, Jen. Appreciate that question. We do print in the United States, and the turnaround time's been under 10 days from the time we get it to the printer until we get it back. So it's been, that printer's been great to work with. They did a great job on both sets of Tomb of the Ancient War King. They also printed a lot of the add-on items for Tomb of the Ancient War King, such as the isometric maps, the dungeon tiles, the illustration book that was one of the additional items in the Kickstarter, one of the options, and we're very happy with them, and we're happy with the quality of the printing. And I suspect with the way that myself and Chet and Jen Glazer feel about um, PDFs and things like that, I suspect we're going to continue to print higher quality books with heavier grade paper and things like that. And as opposed to trying to cut corners to save a couple of dollars. I mean, we're all fans of the industry, and uh, we strongly want to put out things that people are really going to be able to enjoy and cherish when they're on your bookshelf. So that's important to us. All right. Seeing no other questions, I am going to go. Thank you all for being with us today and supporting the Kickstarter. We'll see you soon.